Today, the first and foremost one will be discussing a small information about Earth. Small information about Earth. First and foremost one. First and foremost one. What is the location of Earth? Location of Earth elidiyappa within our solar system. Within our solar system, illide. What is the location? Is it second, the third, or the fourth? Elinda, the third one. First and foremost one, it is third one. Sun admele. First one is our Mercury. Second one is our Venus. A third one is our the Earth. The third one is our Earth. Exactly. The third, you can say, the third planet from our the star, or I can see our sun, we call it as our Earth. We call it as our Earth. Next one. Next one, the most important one. What is the shape of the Earth? Okay, shape. Exactly, it is a geoid, or I can say it is also called as oblate. It is also called as the oblate aspheroid and karitivi. Ellargu idu gottu. GOID. Geoid is nothing but Earth-like anta. Earth-like a shape. It is also called as. Eno. Exam idin keltare. Oblate aspheroid. Oblate aspheroid. Oblate aspheroid. First and foremost one, the shape of the Earth on the kelidre, it is also called as geoid. Now, what is geoid andre eno? Earth-like anta. Geoid is nothing but Earth-like. Exam idin kelala. Example they'll ask you, it is oblate shape. It is oblate aspheroid. Sir, oblate spheroid andre no? Oblate spheroid andre no? Or geoid andre no? How Earth look like? Hingiratappa. First one, hingiratte. It is bulged at the center. This is our 0 degree. This is our 0 degree latitude. 0 degree latitude. Central hengide. Bulge agide. Whereas with respect to the polar regions, hingide. It is flat. With respect to geoid andre, with respect to our polar regions, it is flat. With respect to polar regions, it is flat. With respect to the center, it is bulged. Whereas with respect to the center, it is bulged. Whereas with respect to polar regions, it is slightly flattened, I can say. Slightly flattened at the poles and bulged at the center. Bulged at the center, we call it as the shape of the Earth. Shape of the Earth. These are first and foremost one with respect to our shape. First one with respect to location. Location is our which is present in our solar system. Which is present in our solar system. Second one, number wise is two. It is placed a third in our solar system. Third in our solar system. Is it present within our inner planeta or outside our terrestrial planeta? It is present. It is present Delhi. Within our asteroid belt. Within our asteroid belt, but asteroid belt ginta munche we have 4 planets. One is our Mercury, Venus, Earth, and last one it is Mars. It is called as a Mars, and this from the sun to asteroid belt, we call it as a terrestrial planets. Terrestrial planets. After asteroid belt adre, it is called as a gaseous planets. After this, we call it as a gaseous planets. After this, we call it as our gaseous planets. Done. After this, we call it as our gaseous planets. But then put terrestrial planets. So terrestrial planets, the uniqueness, what is the uniqueness? Life? Illa. Ella life illa. Ella life illa. Only on the Earth we have life. Only on the Earth we have life. The most important terrestrial, the density is more. The density of the Earth, what is density of the Earth is, I can say, it is largest. The density of the, you can say, Earth, it is largest. Sir, yenikki largest? Because Earth is made up of solid. Earth is made up of a solid materials. Earth is made up of the solid materials. Adukkoskara it is the densest planet in the solar system. It is the densest a planet in the solar system. Sir, it one uniqueness. So, is it only this? Exactly. That is, Earth is also called as. Nan introduce madidini. That is Goldilocks zone. Goldie, a log zone. It is the only planet. It is the only planet where water exists in liquid form. Where water exists in liquid form. Water exists in the again, origination of life. Origination of a life. Again, it is also called as a Goldilocks zone. It is also called as a Goldilocks zone. Done? Okay, now. See, first and the foremost one. The first and the foremost one, we have discussed about the Earth. Earth, a location. Earth location, it is present in our solar system. It is placed a third in our, you can say, a third Elinda from our sun. It is placed the third planet from our sun, and it is placed in our terrestrial planet, not in our gaseous planet. Terrestrial planet andre no. It is highly denser in nature. Highly denser in nature. With respect to highly denser with respect to our solar system, and is also called as a Goldilocks zone because water exists in the form of a liquid. Water is in the form of liquid, nothing but origination of a life. Origination of a life forms. Origination of a life form, first one. Second one, we have discussed about a shape. Shape yautara. It is geoid. Geoid, or I can say it is oblate aspheroid. Oblate aspheroid. No, no. No, introduce it is geoid, or I can say oblate aspheroid. Oblate aspheroid. Next one, oblate spheroid and answer. It is bulged at the center. Bulged at the center. To some extent, it is flattened at the poles. Flattened at the poles. We call it as, you can say Earth shape, or I can say geoid or oblate aspheroid. Oblate aspheroid. Okay na? Illiyorgu. Ishtantu highly important. Next one, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ discuss ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ water distribution. Water distribution. Water distribution. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? It is 3:2. ಏನು? This is water and this is our land. Only 30% consists of land. Only 30% consists of a land, whereas 70% is water. Example ಇದನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ with respect to northern hemisphere, ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, if you take this as our earth, this is our 0 degree latitude. It's also called as equatorial region. Tropical Allah, it is equator. And above this we call it as northern hemisphere. Below 0 degree we call it as a southern hemisphere. ಈಗ water okay. ಈಗ northern hemisphere ಅಲ್ಲಿ land is to water ಎಷ್ಟು, whereas southern hemisphere ಅಲ್ಲಿ land is to water ಎಷ್ಟು. It is a 2:3. A 2 times will be our land, whereas 3 times will be our water. Whereas south ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ a majority is water. Nothing but 1:4. Nothing but 1:4. Southern hemisphere has larger surface area covered with water. ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ನೀವು ಸೌತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ majority hardly we have land. Hardly we have a land. Exactly. In NH land is more, whereas SH ಅಲ್ಲಿ water is more. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದಲ್ವಾ? Yes or no? It is more, I can say. That is with respect to southern hemisphere, it is 2:3. 2 times land ಇದೆ, whereas water is again 3 times. Whereas with respect to southern hemisphere 1:4. 1:4. Example ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ which hemisphere has hugest water ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is southern hemisphere. Land majority ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is northern hemisphere. Clear? Okay, now highly important one. And Earth is also called as what planet? a blue planet. Earth is also called as a blue planet. Exactly. Earth is also called as a planet.